Hello and welcome to my reaction to the final episode of Gundam 083 Stardust Memory. So yeah, we've made it. I've made it to the end. It was a bumpy ride to say the least. As always, I'll give my review in this video just after my reaction to this final episode. But if you've watched all my reaction, I've more or less expressed, as you do in a reaction, what I think of the show so far. And it's been mixed. You know, some stuff I really like, some stuff I dislike, some stuff I really dislike. It's definitely been a bumpy ride. But yeah, we are at the end. So much is going on. The colony that's going toward Earth has passed the point of no return. But then the Federation has a special plan, which they're making a giant mirror trying to burn the colony. And make it explode. Yeah, I mean, okay. Sima went rogue for reason which don't seem very logical. Like, she has Gato, so she wanted to hand him to the Fedis so that I guess she can switch side and be alright, but it's not going well because she had that guy on stage, the major commander of Zion, and he decided to sacrifice himself so Gato doesn't feel tied up and he can go on a rampage. The episode ended with Gato firing a shot through the ship where Sima is supposed to be. We didn't see her die. I don't think she's dead. She might die in the final episode. And there's so much more going on. It's been revealed that obviously Gato was the previous lover of Nina, but Ko doesn't know. I'm sure he will learn it at the most unopportune, the worst moment, I guess. There's so much going on, but yeah, it's the end, the final battle. I was pretty convinced previously that they were going to manage to stop the colony, but now I'm not sure. Maybe they can manage to redirect it toward like an ocean or something, toward a lake, or maybe a lake would be too small. Well, maybe toward the sea, I don't know. Either way, whatever the plan, there's going to be casualty, because even if they just blow it up, there's still going to be like a lot falling onto Earth, you know, like a lot of shrapnel and giant pieces, so no matter what, there's going to be damage. But yeah, let's get into this. Mobile Suit Gundam 0083 Stardust Memory Episode 13 in 3, 2, 1. No opening. Stardust Memory. Makes sense. Oh no, okay. A storm raging shore. I was thinking the final episode should be called Stardust Memory, but alright. Yeah, she's not dying like that. Glass that automatically makes you look evil. Check. You're not stopping him. Holy shit, that's a design. I don't think she used that one before. I think that's the coolest fucking design from this show so far. This red mobile suit. It's even cooler than the classic Sha Red Zaku. Then then that's cool. That's a great shot. Is it enough? I don't know. I mean, obviously I don't know much about science and shit, but it shouldn't just burn it that fast. Like, it shouldn't disintegrate it. It's like when you try to burn something with a reflection, like to start a fire or something. It doesn't just go right away. It takes a bit. Yeah, okay. It's not done. What's the point of being scared? You can't run away, so try to run away with the ship. So stay at your post. Alright. Are they going to pull out another plane to stop it? Are you sure about that? There's always like some crazy plan that someone come up with. Just sitting and shooting. Don't tell me she's going to. Oh my god. she did do something that retarded before, so I shouldn't be shocked. Of course. Of course. She doesn't know how to pilot. I mean, what can she do? Or does she have like an idea? To space, like Zion always do. I mean, what do you mean by that? It's always been pretty clear. Oh, that's pretty sick. I do feel like Gato should have been the one to do it, but alright, that was pretty cool. I guess they still have to fight, but at this point, it's happening, there's nothing to stop, so. Or maybe Nina has something that she can do. Oh, as expected. But I mean, even if she fucks with some of the buttons, she can't do shit, right? It's already too close. They already said it's past the point of no return. It's not the target. Okay. Yeah, of course. Saw that coming. But can she shoot him? Damn, she actually shot him. Okay, yeah. Oh no, it was Oraki. But it's happening anyway, like. It doesn't change anything. Hopefully it doesn't die because I wanted the final fight to be in Gundam. Oh yeah, he doesn't know. The situation kind of reminded me of Trust and Betrayal, Kenshin. I won't go into detail, but If you've seen it, you know what I mean. And if you haven't, absolutely watch it. It's 4 OVA and some of the best stuff ever. You don't have to have seen the original, the full show. You can just watch those 4 OVA. Kenshin Trust and Betrayal, Tsukiyo and Mexican standoff now. Well, not really. Okay. She's gone crazy. They were hinting at that for a while. To some extent. But I'm very surprised that she's choosing him. And I don't like it. Because we never had any flashback or anything about the relationship. Sig Zion. Seriously, how shitty is your writing that there was no flashback or anything to show us that she possibly could care more about Gato than Ko. All we had our scene between Ko and her. We had nothing that could hint that she cared that much more about Gato. I don't know. How could you not write that in? Except if that twist was just something that came out later at random, you know. They just thought of it and they just wrote it. That's how it feels to me. Yeah, they have to fight it to the end. Of course. The rivalry has to end in this. Okay. He gave her to his lieutenant that he trusted enough to not kill her. Not very much a fair fight, since he's been shot and he's bleeding to death. But even if he was fine, he would lose, because he's on the wrong side. Zion never wins. we know Unit 3 can take off all this armor and be a normal Gundam, and can this turn into a normal Zaku? It doesn't look like it. Damn. Oh shit. Earth. They managed to change its course? What? How? I don't see how burning it would change its course. Any explanation? That's like taking a 1 million flashbang. Did he? Really? We're not getting a death in the final fight. I guess that could be interesting if Gado survived. Is it turning against the Federation? But they said it changed course. Where did it fall? Did it fall in the water? I don't know. Fair enough. If the Federation captured them, I wouldn't be surprised if they killed them all to silence this part of the history where they lost. Okay. Gato may still die. I genuinely thought maybe he would survive, but of course not. Fighting until the end. Quite surprised Rocky wasn't the one to kill him. Did he shoot down the Federation ship? Is it for that, or is it for all the other damn shit is done? Okay, this guy isn't dead. North American Granary. Okay, yeah. Makes sense, because it's in a... Okay. I mean, they weren't that great anyway. They were dropped. Yeah, because Titan is that thing in Zeta Gundam. It's what the main group is a part of in Zeta Gundam. I won't say I remember too much about it. I can't believe Nina actually like changed side like that. Otherwise, this should be a scene where, like, after getting in prison, he reunites with her. That's a cool looking Gundam. Kiss. Surprised he didn't die. I was expecting it. Wait. Really? She's not a traitor? She's not on the inside now? What? I mean, how retarded would he have to be if he accepts her back? Right? This wasn't a small betrayal. This was extremely fucked up. Let's be honest. Holy shit. Really? Man, there's a lot of things to say. A lot of it is complaint, as you can really expect. Mainly about the writing. Let me listen to this ending and gather my what I want to say. okay, I was reading some of the review on my anime list, and I'm saying that I'm vindicated in some sense. A lot of people are saying the exact same thing as me. From what I'm reading, someone's saying that the the director changed halfway through, and that might be why it went to shit. Okay, I know more or less. I've more or less gathered my thought. But as always, I might start rambling as I always do because I'm lost in what I'm saying. Nah, I'll try to make this good. Okay, nothing left. Yeah. Well, I could just say that this was a terrible ending for the most part. But where to even begin? So, I'm not a writer, obviously, but I've watched enough, I've consumed enough media, stories, to be able to tell, to say confidently that something is terrible writing, and this show is a pure example of that. I guess before going too much into the bad, I said I would talk about the good. Um, Great music, great opening, both of them. I like the ending too. Uh, Absolutely consistent animation quality. It really is the 80s and 90s quality, and obviously it's OVA, so it's even higher than what TV was. Always consistent, some very cool battle, some cool design um, for the Gundam and the Zaku. Some cool design for the character. I mean, design-wise, I really like Nina. I really like Sima. I like Gato. Uh, yeah, some good design. What else? Positive. I think that's it. I mean, voice acting is amazing, but I never really pointed out because it's just 99% of the time it is. It's rare to actually find a show where I think the voice acting is shit. A Japanese show with Japanese voice acting, obviously, is what I'm saying. It's like such a perfect industry over there. But anyway, that's about it. I'm not even joking. I can't think of anything else that positive to say about it. Uh, I'm trying to think. I think this is the worst Gundam show I've seen. If I rank it, definitely my least favorite. I would give it a 6 out of 10 if you want a rating right off the bat. So let's get into the negative, which are many that I've already talked about. Let's start from the beginning, from what I can remember. Episode 1 and 2 were a lot of action, showing us the characters, setting up the stake and what's going on, where is the setting for this one, etc. And I kept waiting for actually getting to know the character, but it never happened. Ko was as cliche and boring as it can be. As I said many times, if you've seen the original Gundam and Zeta, they both have the same archetype, where it's a young character like that, that's very hot-headed, always disobeying order, doing what he wants, sometimes getting down and just depressed and not wanting to pilot. I mean, it's the exact same arc, except in the original and in Zeta, the character were younger and they were civilian. They were not military, so it was more justified. I'm definitely really annoyed that Ko is the exact same archetype to the exact same bit of the character. Really nothing interesting. I mean, early on I tried to like him. I could tell right away I wouldn't, but I still tried to. But the show really gave me nothing. Toward the middle of the show, when they reached the moon, that was when it just went overboard. It was way too much, especially that part where he helped knowingly the Zeon guy fix the mobile armor, and he didn't even think about about the fact that that would be used against him, against the Federation. That was so freaking dumb. Like, how that really made me think that the writing was just done at that point. There was many dumb moments before that, but that was really it. Um, just just saying it made me like think, what the fuck? It was so bad. There was many more moments, but the more recent one is definitely Nina just turning like that. The show had never set up this, you know. When they first did the reveal, I was thinking maybe I just didn't notice, you know. Maybe if I rewatch it, I would. But now I'm pretty sure it's not the case. The way that there was never any flashback and shit, and then she just actually goes with Gato rather than Ko. No build up to it, no logic to it. All of the scene in the show were showing that she cared for Ko. I would say I didn't really like the romance. It was pretty not well done, in my opinion. But that's something I would be more willing to give. That it's just me. Some people might think it was pretty well done. To me, it was pretty flaccid and it didn't feel natural. Like it felt like having a romance for the sake of it. Um, but yeah, the way it just came out of nowhere that she suddenly chose Gato, they never even bothered to give us some flashbacks showing how much they loved each other, how much she cared for him. We get the twist, and that's it. Never any flashback. And flashback is obviously an overused trope, but this show didn't use any for any character. Um, I liked Gato or some character just because they were cool on the surface, but there was nothing to really care. You know, as much as I like Gato, with no flashback, it really was like, why does he care so much? Is he just a driven fanatic for no reason? Absolute faith in the ideal of Zion for no reason? No, I'm sure there would be something, but they didn't give anything. It's just like he's so driven to it, but we don't know why really. Why does he care so much? You know, Zion already lost. Why does he care so much? And that's the same with many characters, I guess. Um, I'm still baffled really by Nina choosing to go with Gato without any setup for it. And this end scene where it seems like she's gonna go back with Uraki. So bad. This is so bad. Why would he take her back? She betrayed him so blatantly like that. It's so bad. So yeah, what I've read that possibly the director changed might be true. It might make sense. But yeah, this was terrible. I think my 6 is really like, I enjoy some of the battle and the animation. It was quite a good show to look at. But yeah, the script went to the shitter like no show I've ever seen in a bit, I would say. Not like no show I've ever seen, like a show I haven't seen. Fuck, I don't know what I'm saying. It's gone to the shitter. It's been a minute since I've seen a show that's gone so bad, so extremely, I guess. Yeah, definitely my least favorite Gundam I've seen. Outside of Twilight Axis, which was just like 3-minute episode show, which was expected to be terrible. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. That's really about it. A show that had some potential, but went to shit like pretty bad. Yeah, I think that's it. I've just repeated myself 3 times in a row. Some of the review that I've read a bit seem to say the same. Terrible main character. Yeah, I mean, all of the review I'm saying are like 4, 5, 6. There's a bunch of 7, a bunch of 8, but a lot of what I'm saying is 4, 5, 6. At least more recent review. Anyway, yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not happy that it turned out to be a shit show. Obviously you never watch anything wanting it to be right, because what's the point? Yeah, just disappointed, but that's I guess I'm glad this is only a 13 episode show. I mean, now it kind of scares me to watch any longer show of Gundam again. But anyway, that's it for me. Whoever requested me to watch this, I'm sorry if I disappointed you with my reaction, but the point is to be honest, you know. I guess I can try to find your name. Obviously, I don't hate you for making me watch this or anything like that. I mean, you just recommended it, and then I was like, yeah, that sounds good. And don't worry about that. Let me find you. Let's try to find it. Iria, if you're watching this, yeah, don't worry about it. I still I still react to some more Gundam show. It's one show that I didn't like out of 6 or 7 shows I've seen. So yeah. Anyway, enough rambling. Thanks for anyone who watched so far, and see you in whatever other show on my next Gundam reaction, which may come out later, not right away. Anyways, thanks for watching and see you.